Hey everyone, this is MidianASMR and welcome to the channel. As you can see, I had a huge suggestion of things to do, and I actually was going to do a few of these on this list, and I'm not going to tell you which ones because I am a jerk and I like to keep y'all anticipating. But I must say that this Bakugou or Deku one, this is going to be more to the Bakugou side, and it's a little bit spicy. So, like, not too spicy, not like YouTube flagged me kind of spicy, but it's still pretty spicy. So without further ado, Bakugou X Listener Beach Edition. You wake up a few hours later to the salty smell of the beach and also a little bit of caramel. Bakugou still holding you close as he had also fallen asleep. You blush slightly, gently getting up, trying to move out of his grip, which you manage. This causes him to wake up as well. He groans half asleep.
Where do you think you're going?
He grabs your wrist and pulls you into his lap, snuggling against you. You have no idea what to do. You didn't want to fully wake up the explosive blonde. Not in this position. Everyone else starts to wake up. You eye down Kirishima, mentally begging him to help you in some way. He holds back a laugh as he gently shakes Bakugou after standing.
Bakugou, you grabbed my shark stuffy. I want it back.
Bakugou groans and lets go of you. Kirishima picks you up to make it seem more legit, soon setting you down to the side of him, a smile on his face.
Thanks, Bakugou. Also, we're here, man. Time to get up.
Izuku laughs slightly as he also stands, Bakugou's eyes opening as he begins yelling at the red-headed shark boy. Izuku gently grabs your hand and walks you out of the bus. He had been awake most of the car ride. He tells you Bakugou had been holding you the whole time. You blush slightly, of course, Izuku now feeling kind of disappointed that you weren't at least slightly mad at Bakugou for touching you. He shakes it off as everyone else exits the bus. You gently take your sandals off and stick your feet into the soft sand, sighing softly with a smile on your face. Bakugou smiles at you, seeing how calm and relaxed you are. He hadn't seen you all that relaxed in school, the League of Villains always on your tail for your quirk. You normally hide your right eye in public, it being black and red. It happened to be called Eye of Time. You could stop time, speed it up, slow it, and even see the time of people's deaths. Of course, this being a scary power, you would have nightmares of the possible deaths of your friends. You had told Bakugou this a few weeks back, and from that day on, you had only become closer to him, which included the Baku squad. You slide your shoes back on and begin heading to go help with the bags, Bakugou and Izuku following behind. Almost like lost puppies. You and Kirishima decide to see who is more manly by seeing who can bring up the most bags to the beach house. You grab the 3 bags that you could and take off, Kirishima following you with 5. You both yell and laugh as the competition starts. Of course, none of the other students minded this. If they cheered you guys on, all the bags will be in the beach house in no time, none of them having to lift a single finger. Bakugou sighs, shaking his head, seeing you didn't catch on to your classmate's trick to make you do all the work. He grabs 6 bags and begins heading up the stairs, yelling he was more manly than both you and Kirishima. You all laugh as everyone watches the 3 of you going at your competition. Around 10 minutes passed and you had all gotten everything inside. You and Kirishima back to back on the floor, winded as you both pant rather heavily. You bump fists as you still don't look at each other, Bakugou looking down at you as he shakes his head at the both of you. Everyone else entering the beach house and begin laughing at you both. Mina jumps up and down as she exclaims, "Guys, let's all go get in our bathing suits. It's hot and I want to go into the water." Everyone agrees as Bakugou helps you and Kirishima up. You grab your bag and walk into your room, shutting the door behind you. You soon pull out a black bikini. Of course, this covers to your neck and the bottoms didn't show that much either. You take off your clothes and put on this bikini, putting your black slides back on. Some of the girls entering the room and gawk at how cute you look. You blush slightly as you look away, hiding your face with your long hair. Most of them are also wearing bikinis. It does cover enough for them to feel comfortable though. You all walk out, of course, after putting on your cover-ups and grabbing a towel. The guys are also completely ready for the beach, all changed. Kirishima had washed out the gel so it wouldn't be a mess in the water. You all walk to the beach, laying your stuff and towels on the white sand. The girls take off the covers, showing their bikinis. Your bikini, of course, covering most than everyone else. This being what you felt most comfortable with, of course. All the girls hurry to the water, splashing each other and seeing what happens when they use their quirks in the water. You stayed behind with Bakugou and Kirishima, Bakugou blushing at the sight of you. In his mind, he wished you were wearing something a little more revealing. He shakes his head and scolds himself for thinking like Mineta. Then he starts thinking to himself as he looks around. Where is Mineta? He would normally be in the water trying to grab one of the girls or... Ah! You let out a yelp. And Mineta was hugging you from behind, your butt pressed into his face. Bakugou's eyes widen as he grabs the little perv, pulling him away from you, throwing him into the water with the rest of the girls. The girls scream while swimming away from him, all laughing. Izuku snorts slightly as you pout. Bakugou grabs your hand and pulls you with him. He takes you to the side of the beach house where no one else can see you both. You tilt your head slightly concerned, thinking there may be something wrong. Hey, are you okay, Bakugou? He pins you against the wall, his lips only centimeters away from yours. He looks into your eyes longingly. You turn a dark red due to this and try to keep contact with the ash blonde.
When that little perv touched you, God, I almost lost it.
He gently runs his hands over your cheek. His hands rather warm. The smell of sea salt caramel hitting your nose once again, but this time more pronounced. Your mouth becomes dry as you keep looking at him. He uses his other hand to grab your hip softly.
I can't get you out of my mind, listener. I can't.
He grits his teeth. You lay both of your hands against his chest. His heart was pounding. You then gently move your hands from his chest to around his neck. His eyes widen slightly as you plant a soft kiss to his lips. He presses you against the wall as he gently and deeply kisses back. One hand on the wall, the other rubbing your hip. Then up to your back, and then up to your cheek. You soon part lips once you heard what sounded to be Izuku yelling for the both of you, wondering where you both had went. You blush more as the ash blonde smiles, gently letting you go. But before you can get too far, he slaps the ever-loving crap out of your butt. Hey guys, I know I said it would be spicy, and I said it wouldn't be that spicy, so I'm not gonna voice too much spicy stuff yet because I am a nervous wreck, and I don't think I don't write about that stuff sometimes, because I do. I have a problem. But, yeah, thank you all for listening. And once I reach 1,000 subscribers, which I'm surprised I'm getting as far as I am. I will do a live stream, and I will force myself to do it. There will be no ands, ifs, or buts, even if I have to go sit outside in the grass and use my phone because my house is loud. But I will do it. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you'll have an amazing rest of the day. Bye-bye.